Hey, everybody. We are on top of things today. Yes, we are. Here we go.
Something's new now behind your eyes. Feel head left behind. I don't know.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rebellious Unknown. We are streaming dual. Words are working. Words. We are simulcast streaming. Is that?
That's a big word. I don't even understand what you just said to me. That's too big of a word.
On Rebellious Unknown and Paranormal Spirits. So whichever channel you're watching us from, hey, everybody. I was in the middle of typing. Well, the intro just simply wasn't long enough. I couldn't type hi to everybody. So hi, Three Souls Paranormal. I'm trying to say hi to you. Hi, Hexton Stargazer. Hi. I think I got everybody else so far. So, all right. I'm so excited. So, for those of you that are here and are like, what is up with the name? The name is different. Yes, I had to change the name. Oh, and the hair is different too. So, lots of changes all around, people. Lots of changes. So, you got a formal hello from Miss Akashi Chris. Hi, Caitlin.
Hello.
Stuart says hi, which would be Akashi Chris's husband.
Hello.
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 I run our Three Souls Paranormal. I'm Steven. I run our YouTube channel. We're from Pittsburgh. Awesome. Nice. Hey, I was born in Philadelphia. So, fellow Pennsylvania people. I moved away when I was 2 months old, but I was still born there.
Lynn's lived everywhere. She's literally lived everywhere. So
it's true. But I can say that I was there. So Dave Hurley, woo-woo! So Dave had an extra practice tonight. For those of you that don't know, my husband is a musician. So he had an extra practice, but he's on his way home. So he will be joining us once he gets here. I apologize. The dogs will probably go crazy when he gets here. But yes. Anyway, so I am so excited. Oh, the name. I was in the middle of like ADHD squirrel brain on overdrive today. So yes. The name change. So I changed. So I originally, for those that don't know, it was Rebellious Ufology because I love ufology, right? We talk about ufology all the time, but I also love the paranormal. I mean, the paranormal was, I got to say, my first love. So I'm like, I need more paranormal. Plus Caitlin and I have Paranormal Spirits as our other channel. And we were like, we took a hiatus. Right?
If you could call it that. It was a really long hiatus.
Very long hiatus, but the channel's still there. So I was like, Caitlin, we need to come back. So anyways, I'm like, I need another name because it's not just ufology anymore. So I was like, okay, Rebellious Ufology, RU was my logo. So I'm like, okay, it's got to have RU in it. And I'm like, oh my God, are you listening? So good. So perfect. So perfect. I looked, I checked. There was no other RU using the letters. There was R spelled out, you. Nothing. I had Akashi Chris look, I think she looked too. And we both looked and we were looking. There was nothing. And then for like 3 weeks, I was Are You Listening? It was great until I found out nobody could find the channel. And I was like, what is up? What is up? And so we went and looked. There's an Are You Listening TV. There are 2 Are You Listening podcasts.
How hard did you search? How hard did you search when you made up the name?
I searched. Chris searched. I searched. I don't know where these things were hiding. They were like, we're just going to have some fun with Lynn here. Yes. So Radcliffe University and Rutgers University both have Are You Listening podcasts. Yes. See? Thank you. Chris backs it up. We looked. I remember.
All right.
So I was like, okay, well, this is crazy. Like, nobody can find me. even the people that used to watch me as rebellious ufology were having trouble finding me. So anyways, so I'm like, all right, screw it. We're going back to rebellious, but I stuck with the RU, so that's where we came in with rebellious unknown. And that is a very long explanation for a very short problem.
Are you still listening?
Are you listening? Are you gone? Amazing. Hey, Cassie, what's up? Hi, Adena Mug. How are you? I don't know why I said it like that, but
There's a lot of yous. That's why. Ask
Jeeves has failed you. It was Google Chrome that failed me. And then Google Chrome that screwed me. So, Anyway, I'll take some wine. Come on over, Three Souls Paranormal. You can have some wine. We got it. We got plenty. We've got white and we've got red. There you go.
Why not? Who doesn't love a headache?
Right? At our age. Right. Yes. So there we go. And not that anybody's asking, but for those of you that knew before, I had so before, we're now going back. Don't ask me why I'm going into all these explanations. The last time my hair, it was a thing in the chat for 2 weeks. So I'm just trying to cut it off at the pass, just
listen. Yeah, I'm all about a big hair change. Lynn and I know each other from hair, so
that's right. Caitlin used to be my hairstylist before she moved and screwed me over and left me.
Sure did.
Whatever. Totally fine. I'm over it.
You moved too. So
now it's all good.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. But the girl I went to today, she was great. She did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kashi Chris. It is. It's a thing.
Lynn and I spent literally the 10 minutes before the show going,
like, why won't it do anything that I want it to?
What is judging? We spent 10 minutes judging.
Yeah, pretty much. And getting wine. So that's, Anybody wants to know behind the scenes what we do? That's it. It's very boring.
Judging and drinking. That's it.
And talking about people, frankly, if we're going to be honest. Maybe. But no one will ever know. So, in fact, we have a little montage for you that I'm going to play later. Caitlin actually hasn't seen this of our lives together.
I love
It's very touching. It's very touching. But anyway, let's get to it. We're going to talk about Poltergeist today. These people are coming to listen about Poltergeist, and here we are, here I am talking about stupid names and my hair. Poltergeist. Yes. I am so not happy with the lighting tonight.
Jesus Christ.
It's just driving me crazy. I look blue. Anyway, okay, I'm moving on. Okay, squirrel. So, I'm sure people would pay for the pre-show hair teasing. Probably, yes. Bradley, looking at you, my friend. Anyway, Poltergeist. So, Tommy G's here. Hey, Tommy. So Poltergeist, polter hair. That's right, Claude. So sometimes. Poltergeist. We all have heard the term poltergeist, right? But what is a poltergeist?
Tell me more.
Yes. So poltergeist, the Geist of the Polter, is actually a German term.
No.
Yes. I know. Okay. It's shocking. And shocking, like giving you information. But so it is basically means like rumbling ghost or noisy ghost is its translation. And so that's kind of how it got its name. And it's really interesting is this is a phenomenon that didn't really come about until like the 16th century for some reason. All of a sudden, in my intense research, I didn't figure out why it came about then, but I'm sure somebody has said it. But for whatever reason, it's a newer, in the grand scheme of human beings, a newer phenomenon. So interesting, right? So what the heck is a poltergeist? And the question is, there are a lot of theories. Is it a ghost of some sort? Is it from a living agent, someone who has psychokinetic ability? Is it, some people even theorize that it's just someone who has latent abilities, who is highly emotional. They always use a teenage girl because poltergeists tend to affect girls more than boys, which is very binary of them. Let's just say that right now. Sexist ghosts, or whatever you are, entities, spirits. So what is a poltergeist? Oh, and in my demonology course that I took, there are ways to tell the difference between, and I did in fact take a whole demonology course.
I was going to ask, but
I did. Yeah. It was right before I went to seminary. I took a demonology course, and that's what made me want to go to the old Catholic seminary, which they, yes, in case anyone's confused, they will ordain women. I did not go on to the point of getting ordained as a priest. Mm-hmm. Shocking.
They will?
They will, yeah. That's right. One of the difference between the old Catholic Church and the Roman Catholic Church is that, and because, you know, back in the day when Jesus was around walking the earth, like, hey, y'all, what's up? He had female teachers. And so the old Catholic Church, originally, women were allowed to kind of minister to people. And the old Catholic or Roman Catholic Church was like, no, we can't have that. Put those women down, you know, as one does. So that, and then the fact that the Pope is infallible, that was like the breaking point between the old Catholic Church and the Roman Catholic Church. Old Catholic Church is like, sorry, Pope is a man. He's a human. He's not infallible. Roman Catholic Church is, the Pope is God on earth. Okay. Theology lesson over. So anyway. She's just all over the place today.
I like it.
So Lee, sorry, I have squirrel brain today. I am white as a ghost. Does that count? It might. Yes, there is a way to tell demon versus poltergeist, but we'll get into that later. Or in theory.
Dave's home. So I'm going to just talk to you guys for a few minutes because Dave's home. Maybe. I honestly, is he home? Or maybe they're freaking out.
I don't know. Ralphie just had a senior moment, I think. Go ahead, yes.
You want me to talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Go. You were saying something.
Oh, I was just going to say that I, as an avid person who's very into paranormal stuff, had no clue what the difference between poltergeists and ghosts was until I Googled it.
Surprises me.
30 seconds before I sat down in this chair, because this is how we prepare.
It is.
And sure. I found no answer. So I sat down and went, hey, Lynn, what's the difference? I need to know the answer.
Right.
So I'm waiting for you to tell me more. Tell me more.
The main difference is a poltergeist moves things. That's kind of the easiest way to say it.
Yes.
But it obviously gets more complex than that because Bradley. Lynn, might I just say you're looking fine. Don't mention Dave, please. He's the husband. Anyway, and he's going to be here. And he sees the chat. Anyway, but thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, it is a very confusing thing. And I think that's probably why, because I know like you, like me, love every paranormal show out there. And I found a good one today I got to send to you. If I can find it, if we have a moment where I can take a moment aside, I found one, you guys, on YouTube that I'd never seen before. And it was amazing. It was so bad. It was good. You know,
better than Ghost Bros.
Oh,
better than Ghost Adventures.
Like a news channel. They were British. So of course it's beautiful from the beginning, but they pretended to be a news channel. They have this whole opening. I was like, so I'm going to find it so I can play a portion of it for you guys because it's just amazing. Right. I haven't watched the rest of their channel yet, but I'm going to. So anyway,
yeah,
because I pride myself on knowing every paranormal channel out there just about. Every paranormal show. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that. It's ridiculous. But anyways, what is happening? My camera has a poltergeist in it. So yeah, so the difference was, what was the channel? Okay, hold on. Let me look. And so I think I should have it in my history, so I should be able to find it pretty quickly. I think it was like Ghost Detectives. Hold on. Where are you? Hold on. Because, yeah, it was so good. For real. Now it's not going to show up. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let me just do a search because, sorry, guys. We're like, I am just terrible today. Ghost Detectives TV. I believe that is it. Yes. No, wait, hold on. That's different. Poltergeist. I think that doesn't look like the same one. No. Ghost Dimension, excuse me. Jansen Media. Here, let's see. I think I can actually. Thank you. Okay. All right, I'm going to show you guys because Dave is coming in, so I'm going to play it, and that way I can mute myself too. Hold on. That's not it. All right. Oh, come on now. There we go. All right, so you can see that, right?
Mm-hmm. Can't hear it.
Can you hear it now or no?
No, because it's not playing. Nothing is playing. Technical stuff. No. Oh, you know why? Because you muted the page.
What's that? Did you couldn't hear it?
No, because remember when we muted the page? That site?
Oh, no, that was a different one. This was in a different tab.
Tech support, Caitlin. To the rescue. Check the tab though. Right click it for me.
All right, hold on a second. Why can't I go back to it? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just do this because it's on a different profile, like a different Google profile. So, because you guys, it's so good. It's so good.
Akasha Chris is helping.
I got it. Hold on. Oh God, seriously, for realsies, I gotta have another commercial. Ugh. All right, now it is muted. Okay, so do I got to right click? Oh, unmute site. There we go. Oh, does it? So when you do that, does it mute it across all YouTube sites?
I think it's the site, yeah.
Even though it was so even in two different Google like profiles, it did it then. Interesting. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, because it's site specific, yes.
All right, so here we go. Let's try this. Oh no, I actually have to share it with you. Probably.
And don't forget to mute the other.
Okay.
Technical stuff with Lynn and Caitlin. It's not even technical. It's literally unmuting a website. That's all we're doing is unmuting a fucking website.
Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let me get it to like where it's like the intro because, oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, you can see it, right?
Yeah. There it is. I hate that woman already.
I'm standing outside 30 inches where alleged supernatural activities taking place, terrorising the Pritchard family who live here. Neighbours claim to hear unexplained noises, such as bangings and chanting, when the house is empty and the family are out at work. Is this an elaborate hoax by the Pritchard family, or is this a genuine case of hauntings in this unassuming house behind me? More to this story as it unfolds. I'm just Roger, reporting for GD News.
So good. So good. How can you not love that?
I don't know. It's a great concept. It's a really great concept. I love how like there's lots of banging going on inside the house, which is a hilarious sentence.
I like that he stands there with the like microphone from GD News.
We're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
that's what I learned.
Oh, Route 227. Let me some paranormal. Whoop, whoop. Yes.
A Pinterest?
Pinterest.
Hell yeah. How did you know what I do for a living? Get out of here.
Oh, Enzo. Again, they have new rules again. Don't show a lot of this clip. Oh, okay. Well, I have some other things to show, but I also have the fair use notice that I'm going to be playing. So hopefully, but
we're trying to play by the rules.
We are. We're trying to. So we won't play big portions of things. So, yeah. So anyways, that is neither here nor there, but that clip was hilarious. That video was hilarious. Oh, I was going to get in case anybody else wants to go and watch it. I actually haven't watched the whole thing yet. So, okay. Enzo says just make frequent stops and comment. Okay. Cool. Oh, Caitlin Greer, love to you. Buongiorno. Samo.
Hi, Samo.
Okay, so Poltergeist. So yes, Dave is back. I think he did walk by, right? Oh yeah, you guys can't see. He did.
No, it was a poltergeist.
It was a poltergeist in my house.
It was a David David? Weird. Dave Hurley Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Yes. I know it is weird when people call him David. But anyway, is his name. So, anyway. So Poltergeist, yes. So this is where it does get confusing, like kind of going way back about 10 minutes ago where I completely went off track, is that poltergeists move things, but some other ghosts can move things too. I think the difference to me is that a poltergeist will move things consistently. That is the kind of the majority of, at least in the beginning, where a poltergeist starts out, is that they start out moving things. So you may not necessarily hear voices or other things, but they're just moving stuff around, and then it kind of escalates.
Isn't there also some sort of like speculation? Obviously, all of it is speculation, where ghosts are like human, whatever forms in a different whatever. And this is wonderful speaking of English and words and like whatever. And so isn't it like ghosts are like people, whatever, and poltergeists are more of like an energy?
Yes, that's another theory, right? Is that, that poltergeists they're not necessarily a human. A poltergeist just flew out of my mouth onto my keyboard. Yay, thank God. Dave Hurley is here to save the day.
We needed Dave Hurley. This is why we pre-recorded Paranormal Spirits. This is not okay.
Yet, this is still better than we used to do.
100%. For sure.
So what was I saying? When I spit all over myself, I completely lost track.
I don't know, but I'm drinking wine out of a mug.
I know. Piper has all of the glasses in her room. Nice. Teenage daughters. Gotta love them. I have the only other glass. Anyway. Sorry, I just saw Bradley's comment. So poltergeist, human versus kind of its own entity, right? So perhaps it's possible, and that's the thing, is that we don't really know 100% sure about any of this stuff, which is what is really fascinating to me about all of it. But the theory is, I would say probably the main theory right now is that a poltergeist is created by a living agent. So it can start out just as, this psychokinetic, energetic release that moves things around. And the person is probably not even aware that they're doing it, because it's usually during emotional times, a lot of times during teenage years, early 20s, usually females, because we're emotional.
So you're saying that I could create that, as a living human, you can create oh shit.
Yes, but here's the thing, that you may, after a while, all this energy that you're putting out there comes together and forms and becomes its own conscious entity.
I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, I think you can do this. Because your old house, things moved. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. And maybe it was me.
Could have been you all along.
Who knew?
The
son of a bitch.
Yes.
It's my teenage girl power.
Teenage girl power. That's right. So yes, what? Yes. Poltergeists, this is the theory. And if anybody watches the Dead Files, because we're going to be referencing, this is a lot of our research, our paranormal TV shows. But anyways, yes, Amy Adams is on Kindred Spirits. Amy Allen, other A, she's a medium, and she talks about it a lot on the show. That's why I say, yes, I know it's a TV show, but she does get into kind of the theory of poltergeist on the show quite often. But whoever's coming in the room. Caitlin's totally ignoring me. She's looking at the poltergeist.
I can't do two things at once. I can't do the chat and I can't do this at once. I try so hard. I can do multiple things at once in regular life, but the second we do this, I'm like,
I know.
To the chat. Yeah. So,
I know. Yeah. So yes, basically yes, all of this. I assume this is only people that tend to have a lot of psychokinetic ability, that are the people that can create these things, right? Because that's the energy that's moving stuff around. So once they're basically it's feeding this entity over and over and over again every time they're having these emotional outbursts. So it becomes a clump of energy, and then this mass becomes at some point a conscious entity and starts doing things all on its own. But it feeds off of this kind of negative energy output. And so it tends to do things that are of that nature. So you'll find that like a poltergeist usually will like pick on kind of one person in the house more than others. And it can get to the point, like it can get really bad, like knives flying across the room, people getting cut. There was an episode of the Dead Files where a guy got 3 of his toes chopped off.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yes,
Just
ma'am.
3?
I don't know if that was a poltergeist. It was a ghost, I think, but still, it can happen.
Wait, I thought ghosts can't move things.
They can. That's why I say it gets confusing. But poltergeists tend to move things more often. That's kind of their MO. Whereas a ghost will sometimes move things. So, or I don't know. I don't know enough ghost.
What's the swear? I need to know the swearing rules because I've been holding back on the swearing a lot. So I need to swear. I should have asked this prior. So poltergeist can basically F shit up.
Yes.
And a ghost is like, oh, I'm here.
Ghost is like,
I'm gonna touch your shoulder.
yeah.
And a poltergeist is like, I'm gonna cut off your freaking toes.
Pretty much. Pretty
Toes,
much.
you don't need them.
Yeah.
And you've done it to yourself is the crazy thing about it.
Or your teenage daughter has done
Right.
it to you.
Well,
That's great. Gotta love them. Gotta love them.
I
So
want
yes,
them to
so that is the theory. But here, let me find it because I didn't memorize this. Why would I? But there is a book, and I've been trying to get this book. It says it's on Kindle and Amazon. You know, sometimes Amazon won't let you purchase Kindle things on Amazon, and then you can't get it anywhere. But anyways, there is a book called Poltergeists by this guy named Rupert Matthew, and he has this theory that there are 8 stages of a poltergeist haunting. Now he talks about kind of all the other theories as well, right? But I found this was really interesting. And I think this could kind of go along with many other theories, but okay, here are his 8 stages that he talks about. So this first stage is beginnings. So this is where the activity usually begins, kind of, it's just like faint sounds, maybe a scratching, you know, maybe like water, and like it could be rodents in the wall, or it could be water in the pipes, or things like that, you know, things that you could easily kind of dismiss. So you have these like faint sounds at first. And then stage 2, the noises, and that's the name of it, noises. So this is where the sounds become harder to ignore. So this is where you're getting knocking on like wood or glass or the walls. Sometimes you'll hear very loud cracking or unexplained banging noises. These are the things like we see on all the paranormal shows, right? Sometimes objects might vibrate, but it doesn't say that they're moving at this point. And sometimes, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, the first stage beginnings, it says that usually the noises are only heard at night. Now, once you get to stage 2, this can also be heard during the daylight hours. Now, stage 3 is where things start to move. And so stone throwing, or lithobolia, I did not know that was a word. Is that a word?
Sounds like a disease. It sounds like a disease.
Stone throwing, lithobolia, yeah, is very common. So objects in this stage might disappear and reappear. So like, you know, I know I put my keys down here. I can't find my freaking keys. Where are my keys? And then, you know, you look around for an hour and all of a sudden your keys are right back where you knew you put them. That kind of really annoying activity.
It's not early onset Alzheimer's. It's just your poltergeist.
It's the poltergeist, yes. And at this point, it's rare to actually see an item moved. But he says the item might be hot to the touch immediately after it kind of reappears. Interesting. Okay, stage 4. This is the one I love. Apports and disapports. Disapports. I don't know. I've never heard that term, but he uses it. So apport is basically when something appears out of nowhere. So like, you know, you've heard kind of like, especially like you'll hear about this in demonic like infestations as well, where you have like a stone appears out of nowhere or a coin appears out of nowhere. Sometimes ghosts can do this too. So it's just things appearing out of nowhere that weren't there to begin with. So it's not like the keys are disappearing and then coming back. This is just like, oh, all of a sudden a penny hit me in the head like that fell from the sky.
That was a wonderful example. I'm so excited you chose that.
Thank you so much. And then disapport is when things just disappear into oblivion and never come back. So let's just hope that's not your keys in this particular situation. Now, stage 5, this is really interesting, is communication. And he says in some cases, communication is established through a code of knocks. This may be like 2 2 knocks for yes and 1 for no, or like what other pattern you kind of establish with the entity, right? And he said sometimes speech occurs, which I hadn't heard before. So that is really interesting. So this is where I'm like kind of thinking like, I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily agree with all of these stages because it seems to combine a lot of phenomenon. But, you know, because to me, I sit there and think, well, what if there's a poltergeist and a ghost? And what if you're hearing the speech from the ghost? But then again, if a poltergeist becomes its own conscious entity, why couldn't it talk? I don't know. But anyways, he says sometimes speech occurs in stage 5. Also, in almost all of the cases, there seems to be a gradual process, which starts out with whistles, slurps,
Slurps? Like slurps with a P?
Slurps with a P. Like,
Dislike.
what was that?
Thumbs down, poltergeist.
I would be very not happy with that poltergeist if I
Table
heard slurping noises.
manners, please.
Absolutely.
Or you just think it was Lulu.
That's true. I would just think it was Lulu. Are you gonna sit?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Dog.
Okay. So yeah, slurps and growls, so on. Then you can hear muttering and distant voices. Then it says the voice almost sounds robotic, which I have heard in other places. People talk about the voice sounding robotic or mechanical. And then he says, finally, witnesses have claimed regular speech is achieved, which is really, really interesting. I haven't heard that before, but I think that would be really cool. It says, at this point, the poltergeist will be able to speak as a normal person, and they might be able to make statements. This was really interesting. Claims by the poltergeists about their lifetime identity are often grand. They may say they were a murderer, a victim, a suicide, or even a famous person. But when the statements are found checked, they're usually found to be false. So they're kind of liars, according to this. So and the reason for this is like, he says it's rare for a poltergeist to have knowledge of events outside of what's kind of widely known within the community it appears within. So I guess within the family or the building or whatever, like it kind of is making stuff up, which my question is, if this is something that becomes its own conscious entity, how is it even like garnering the information to know what a murder is? Unless a murder happened within the community can we not lick me, Lou? So I don't know, really interesting. So they're liars, according to him. And then stage 6, I am not going to say this because Bradley is in the chat, but it is the ultimate amount of activity. The poltergeist activity will suddenly increase to a point it had never reached before. It can last several hours or several days.
Say it.
Yeah.
Say it. I need type it. I need the word.
I know the word. I'm not saying it.
Stage 6, it's step 6. Is that the one? Is that where we're trying to get to?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the ultimate peak of activity. If the poltergeist can talk, he says at this stage, it might tell you it's going to leave soon. And unlike its previous lunging claims, this generally turns out to be true, which is interesting. It's like, I did this, I did that, I was this person. Hey, yo, I'm out pretty soon. That's the one that's true? All right. And then stage 7 is decline. It's usually shorter than the buildup. The poltergeist will lose its abilities in reverse and gradually become weaker. And then stage 8 is the end. And it says the activity may slowly skip to an end. Sometimes the poltergeist activity will reach a dramatic conclusion. Sometimes exorcisms or blessings or whatever, you bring people in that may prematurely kill the activity. Or sometimes the person that the poltergeist is focused on, leaves, and therefore the activity ceases. So those are the 8 stages. Yes.
So it's literally a relationship. It's literally a relationship cycle where it's like you start off real quiet and you're like, oh, I'm kind of nice and I'm here. I'm going to just, hi, how are you? And then you get a little louder and you're like, hey, how are you? And then you get to step 6. And then they're bored and they're done and then they leave. And that's what happens.
Pretty much. It's like a relationship. It's like a dating relationship.
You're dating with your poltergeist.
You're dating the poltergeist.
I like it.
I do too. So I don't know. What do you think about those stages though? Because to me, that confuses things, all of these different stages. I think it's supposed to simplify, but I think it actually confuses things.
I think a ramp up is normal in situations like that, right? I've been classifying it as in a manner like that is very, there's a word, but I drank a lot already. So it's just, I don't know. I don't buy into it, but I do like, it does make it a little simpler to kind of like put a timeline to how it would go, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think every situation starts like that. Like, how many people are you like, oh, I
Yeah.
had sex with my poltergeist, right? Like, I mean, that would come later, I guess. It wouldn't come
That
right
is
out
one
of
thing
it.
that people have claimed, is that they have had relations with their poltergeist or ghosts. I mean, we've heard that with ghosts and demons as well. So yeah,
I mean, demons sound like
Right?
a good time.
I mean, if you're gonna do it with somebody,
Might as well be a demon.
demon.
Maybe the John Cena devil. That's the one that I would like to choose.
Yep. Yep.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah, moving on. We're gonna bring up John Cena at least once.
I love John Cena. Just
Who
saying.
doesn't? Who doesn't? Yeah, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on the whole like poltergeist being its own separate entity versus something that is kind of human created?
I kind of like, for my brain purposes and the way my brain works, I like separating it, right? Like, I like separating like the poltergeist from the ghost. It makes more sense to me. Just whatever, realistically, but I really don't think that it fucking is. There may be no difference at all, and they're just maybe like really nice ghosties that don't really bother you that much. And then the D-bags, which are the poltergeists, right? Which come in and slam your cabinets and, you know, tap on you when you're sleeping and do all sorts of stuff like that.
True.
So,
I mean, that's the difference of people in life, right? So why not in
right.
death?
Like, why can't you like be a D-bag after death?
I think you would.
I will.
I think you
100%.
would.
That's my life plan.
I've had hauntings or like ghosty visitations kind of my whole life. Some were very nice. Some were D-bags, as you would put it. Like, they were just like, seriously, the worst. We had a pervert ghost who, when my daughters were young, would open the door every single time they were getting changed because they shared a room at the time. Every time. And they were young. I'm talking like 5 and like 9. Pervy ghost. Every time.
Not a fan. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with that theory. I'm going to just...
Why do we have to... created?
Well, yeah. I mean... I like the energy portion of it, but that freaks me out too much. It doesn't like, this is such a weird statement to say in this conversation. It doesn't work with my logical brain to be like, I can create that and then it'll form its own. Like, my energy can create that. Where for some reason, ghosts make more sense. I don't know. It's not accurate. None of that is accurate.
I see. Okay, so you just like the D-bag theory. I
think I like the D. I do. I think I'm a fan of my own personal D-bag theory that I just made up 13 seconds ago.
I like it. So, I like it. Do you want to?
But I'm open to the fact that I'm open to the fact that I can create my own. Make your own, like Poltergeist. We need to sell it. There needs to be a kit for that.
I think so too. Right?
Steps for
that. Okay, everybody witnessed this. Akashi Chris, who created a whole Lulu series on her channel about, you know, like, and Caitlin can attest to this about how Lulu is innocent and it was all me. No, that was her just wanting a treat. She runs back and forth. She'll climb all over you. She just is really annoying until you finally give in and give her a treat.
She may be small, but she's a gigantic pain in the ass.
She is. She is. Thank you. Redemption.
Cute.
She must have a reason, Justice for Lulu. The reason is she's hungry and she wants a treat.
She's a loaf of bread with legs. She's like a little potato that has legs attached.
Yeah. Do you see? Lulu was framed.
Listen, I've known Lulu since she was this big. So she's always been that way.
She has.
She's hungry. She's a hungry gal.
She's a jackass potato, is what she is. She is. Did you
say a jive ass? Did you just say jive ass potato? Is that what you just said?
A potato with.
But that's what I'm gonna say now. She's a jive ass potato.
Oh, sweet.
You can get the baguette or the
sour cream and jive.
She is the baguette pillow. She is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a jive ass. Yeah. Yes,
Jive ass.
Cassie. Yes. I just pulled the redemption card exactly as Liddy said redemption. Yes, Cassie. Thank you. Someone's on Team Lynn. Someone.
So you said you've had experiences with, we'll call them the D-bag ghosts. Do you think that they were poltergeists, or do you think they were just D-bag ghosts?
Just D-bag ghosts. Because they didn't, I mean, he opened the door, but other than that, he didn't really move anything. So I think it was just like,
yeah,
the girls were changing, and it was every time they were changing. It's like, it's not like their door opened all the time, and I could just say, well, their door just didn't close well or whatever, like weird logical explanation you want to have for it. No, it was only when they were changing. So I don't know. It's very weird.
It was really weird.
It was, yes. So no, I think I'm a fan of the like human created theory of poltergeist. I know we're going to differ on this one.
Listen, I like it, and I think I'm just mad because I can't do it.
I get that. Do you know how much I would love to have like psychokinetic abilities? My house would be spotless constantly because I would just be like, I'm really clean.
See, you would use your powers for good. I would use them to just mess with people all day long. I would just do the thing. I don't know why this is happening so much, but it is. I would just do this thing. I would just be the person that would make your keys disappear, right? I would for fun.
You will be the poltergeist when you die.
One can only hope. That's my post-life goals.
Yeah, right.
My afterlife goals. That's it. Is that a new thing? We're making it.
What do you think, Dave Hurley? You're here, David.
Well, it seems like they do. Well, look, say when we're alive, people definitely create their own pain. We know this, and we create our own hell and on Earth and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Most of our problems are because we're morons. So I don't see why that wouldn't extend to death. Mm-hmm. Like Lulu, she's gonna haunt us. You know what I mean?
She won't ever die. She's evil. Evil never dies.
When she does, she'll be.
I know.
Yeah, she'll be.
A ghost Lou farting like all of a sudden.
I was gonna say, you'll be like, Lou's here. Like,
I know that scent. Oh.
You mentioned was it licking or something like that? I mean,
the slurping poltergeist.
We'll be hearing that.
We'll hear Lulu's like,
oh, so gross.
The loudest liquor ever.
It's disgusting.
Caitlin knows. Okay, so I said, I think last week, every show that I've ever done, Lulu has been on my lap. And when we did our podcast, this is before Paranormal Spirits, when we had our podcast.
Way back in the day.
Curious journalists. Caitlin was there with me. We did it in person, and Lulu was there. She experienced it.
She's chomping away on her own butthole all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking dog. I've never seen someone so cute and so gross all at once. So anyways.
Yes, please. Let's go back to this. So I'm of the theory of it's human created. You're the D-bag theory, like Caitlin?
The human created D-bag, yeah.
Oh, so you're combining the two theories.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's somebody creating it, but it's a D-bag human who's creating it. I like it.
So for example, if I were to create it would be the D-bag poltergeist. No, I think I like the human created. I just have a harder time grasping that, which makes zero freaking sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's get into, is it a demon or is it a poltergeist? And how would one tell the difference? Oh, okay. Epic is on Team Caitlin with the D-bag theory. Right. I like that Dave is like the diplomat between us, bringing us together. He's the bridge. Oh, you know what? We never did. Okay, well, let's talk about the demon first, and then we'll play the fair use video and the walk down memory lane.
Yeah,
Lynn and Caitlin before we show it. videos. I know Caitlin hasn't seen it. It's so good. It's really not. Yes, Demon or Poltergeist, the interactive name, or interactive chat game. Yes. Okay. So Demon or Poltergeist. So here we go. What is the difference? And it's actually a very simple distinction. I mean, it progresses. Obviously, if it's a demon, it progresses into like oppression, possession. You kind of know at that point. But the beginning stages, things are moving. Is it a demon? Is it a poltergeist? So the thing that's supposed to be the distinguishing factor, and I say supposed because, again, we don't know anything for sure, right? But according to the priesthood, the thing that distinguishes it is the weight of the items that are moved. So say your keys are moved, poltergeist. Say your couch is flipped over, demon.
Don't challenge my poltergeist. I hate that. Don't challenge her. She's gonna flip a couch.
She's gonna be like, okay.
The weight. Who figured? Who was like, oh well, if it's over 5 ounces, it's a demon. Like, who figured that out?
Right. They hired some accountants. You know, the church hired them.
They did, yes. The accountants, yes, they were
bean counters.
No, so demons supposedly, and oh my god, I know it's probably not cool to say, but demonic hauntings are the best. Like, they're so cool. Okay, I love them the best. Like, I made no bones about it when I joined the seminary. I told them it's because I wanted to learn about demons. I made no bones about it. And they took me in anyway. But so demons can, like, they can throw a couch across a room, right? They can toss, like, solid wood furniture. They can throw your refrigerator. I don't know. I'm coming up with heavy things in a household.
Yeah, you know.
You know, your keys go missing. It might be a poltergeist.
See.
You have a pencil fly across the room. Might be a poltergeist. Knife might be a poltergeist. Could be also a demon if it's a knife.
I think.
Actually, demons are usually a little more like stealth than that. They're going to mess with you
More
psychologically, whereas a poltergeist will go after you physically.
I 100% hate the weight theory. I'm sorry to cut you off, Dave. I hate it so much. I don't like it. I think it's just because I think it's just not fair to the little polties.
Sorry, guys.
What if it's like a strongman game? That's not fair.
Oh, I see. I don't know. Hey, JR is here. Hey, JR. I haven't seen JR in forever. Hey, Sam. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, the wine's kicking in. I already said hi to you, Samo, at the very beginning. Yes, Samo agrees.
Agrees.
Do you agree? Okay, so do you agree? Because the chat, you guys got to forgive me. The chat is about 10 seconds behind what we're actually streaming. So are you agreeing, Samo, about the fact that demonic hauntings are really fascinating? Or are you agreeing that the weight theory, that demons can move something heavier? What does everybody think? I want to know what everybody else thinks too. Because we sit here and flap our gums all the time about what we think.
Please don't say flap your gums. Don't like, dislike. Sick. Ugh, I'm going to drink that out of my face.
That is payback, my friend, because Caitlin knew certain words that I didn't like, and she would say them all the time.
I'll say it right now. Don't make me.
Okay, I take it back.
So, seriously, does anybody think, all right, anyone who thinks that the weight theory, where demons are demons, you can tell because they're stronger.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, you know what? I can do a poll. Keep talking. I'll do a poll.
Do a poll. I don't know what to say now.
Keep going. I'm sorry. I totally interrupted you.
No, I got nothing. I was just trying to get opinions. We needed opinions. Oh, wow, Enzo. Moist is not the word, but you can keep trying.
It's not a great one.
Medium,
either.
The word. It's not the best, but there is one word that I know that makes Lynn's skin crawl, and I'm going to keep it to myself. And I'm going to text it to her later.
I know a few too.
I know. It's fun. So, I don't know. I'm still really mad about the weight theory. I think that's bullshit. Who figured that out? Who was the one that was like, oh, it's just a pencil. That's got to be a poltergeist. Like, it's irritating me.
Okay, there we go. I put it in there. I did it like as a quick yes or no. Well, I think it's because in demonic hauntings, things tend to just fly around. Like,
that's very true.
Lots of stuff moves.
And
so
humans.
That's why they're like I mean,
Right.
couches literally do get flipped over. Tables get
Right.
flipped over. Like,
Right.
Whereas in poltergeist hauntings, you don't really see that. You'll see like kitchen doors will all open, or a drawer will slide out, or a door will open. And demonic hauntings will start like that too. So I don't know.
Right? And maybe the poltergeists are just more delicate.
Maybe they're delicate D-bags.
A little delicate D-bag. The delicate D-bags. That's a good band name.
Good band name.
It's a good band name. Dave and I are equal on the hunt for great band names. So
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody is like, let's see. Oh, here we go.
I
go.
think a lot of it's actually like what we create.
Oh, they're on your side so far, Caitlin. I said weight theory. Can demons move heavier things than a poltergeist? Yes or no? 60% say no. Oh, but it's going down to 57. Oh, it's tight. Woo! Come on,
Boo.
yes, people. Come on.
Boo. Demons go to Planet Fitness. Lunk alarm. Lunk alarm.
Oh my god.
Demons setting off the lunk alarm all day. That's a hilarious joke. Thank you for that. Yeah.
I'm with Dave. Team Dave.
They can be with Dave.
Thanks, Chris.
Dave's essentially Switzerland between, so he can be.
All right, Dave is combining the two.
Kinda. I mean, I think a lot of it is I think a lot of stuff we create.
So you think we create demons, like the
yeah, I know. If you want to get, if you want to split hairs and talk about the label of each by definition, if it's a demon, it's something we don't create. If you want to get into all that, but I think that like even when we think you have a group of people that think it's definitely a demon, I think it still could be created like a poltergeist, like because again, you go into some place, you expect a certain reaction, you can get it. If it's the same thing. It's like energies. If you're kind of a douchebag, you attract other douchebags.
Oh
right?
no!
And so
You said the full word. I'm telling.
Right?
Oh, I did.
Right.
Not
There goes.
I don't know what we're allowed to say, Dave. I've been censoring and weirdly censoring and not censoring, so I'm just harassing you because I can.
So you're of the Carl Johnson theory. So demonologist Carl Johnson, who I know that's right. But anyways, he worked with the Warrens. Carl's awesome. He's the funniest demonologist you'll ever meet in your entire life, and we're gonna have to have him on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have him on with you, Kayla, because you will absolutely.
Yeah, I'm obsessed already.
But his theory, and I find this absolutely fascinating, especially like having a psych background. I was like, what? Because I never even thought of this. His theory is that he thinks demons might be psychological projections from the person themselves. So say you're having an issue with some aspect of your life, you inadvertently or subconsciously create a demon that now you're attacking yourself, basically.
Do you know how many demons I would have if that was accurate? I would have a lot. Like a lot.
Physically, it's like that too. You know what I mean? We would be power of Christ compelling me all day, every day.
And so says, I'm like a super poltergeist. Yeah, that's a great way to think of it.
I like PC.
Yes.
I think that's really fascinating. And here's the thing with me, like people will ask me my opinion all the time and I'm always saying, I don't know. And the reason is because I don't know, because I could see all of it being true. I could see instances where somebody does create their own demon, but maybe there is a demon that does exist and is coming to possess someone. I could see a person creating a poltergeist, but maybe it is just a D-bag ghost that's moving shit around, acting like a poltergeist. All of that could be true, right? How do we separate it? How?
We don't. We separate it in polls in a YouTube chat during a live shit. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
We're just throwing swear words around left and right, all of us at this point.
Shit is not a swear.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. There are certain ones that YouTube allows. They changed. And I'm not monetized at this point yet anyways. Sorry, my phone is... It's time to have a mindfulness moment, according to my watch.
It keeps the demons away.
It does keep the demons away.
Yeah,
I never drew them. They just pop up and remind me.
I shut all that off. My watch told me to breathe like every 37 seconds, and I was like, enough, watch. Enough. We get it.
This is my demon right here. I
That's
leave
so
it on
weird.
to remind me that I am not doing it. I am not reflecting on my
You know,
experience.
Another example.
you know
is
when it tells you to
room
stand
12.
up? My favorite thing, this is totally unrelated to anything, but I don't even wear it anymore. But when it tells you to stand up, I used to just do this. My arm in the air.
Never
You
thought
move,
of
my
that.
arm, you move your arm around for like a minute.
I don't even have that setting on. I'm just like,
Totally.
it's not happening. So why?
How to dupe your Apple Watch 101 with Caitlin. You want to hit those rings? You want to close those, whatever the hell it is? This.
Just raise your hand up. There you go. Now, when I see Dave do that, I'm gonna know what he's doing.
You're welcome.
I got me
Yeah,
a
it's
stand-up
amazing.
desk. I can stand up.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I could talk about demons, but that's a whole other show, right?
Yeah,
We'll have to
that's a
do
different
whole-
show.
I'll have to get
Mhm.
Carl. I'll get Carl to come back on, but
We should get
Mhm.
Carl on.
because yeah, Caitlin will love Carl. Like I'm telling you, the funniest demonologist you've ever met. I absolutely
ready.
adore him.
I'm so
and
ready.
he investigated the Conjuring house,
He's got a snap
the actual
personality.
and he still goes there like almost every year. He does like
What?
I know he's amazing. Anyways,
You need a field
Yeah.
trip. Anyways, keep going. Tell me more.
dude, how come we never went there when we actually both lived in Massachusetts? Like what the actual
Crazy.
f?
We'll just go back. It's fine.
We could do that. Anyways, but there's tons of haunted places out here. As soon as we get you to come out here, we'll go. But anyway, we could go to the Ohio State Reformatory and we
Yes,
could talk
yes,
to Jim. Remember Jim?
Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah, I
Jim.
remember Jim.
The guy who set himself on fire.
Yeah.
So rude. So rude.
Ugh.
We smell
So
him.
rude.
Right?
Ew, barbecue Jim ruining the entire place. Anywho,
Mess for everyone to clean up. But anyways, so what was I saying now? I totally went off track
Ohio State
again.
Reformatory. We should go.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have Poltergeist videos. I have some Poltergeist YouTube videos. Ooh, crap.
Oh, cool.
Caitlin, can you email me the link that you have? I know you texted it to me. Do you still
I
have it?
can.
Not? You know
I
what?
can do that for you.
Okay, if you can do that, I'll play some other ones. But let me.
I'm afraid I can't do that for you.
But she can't do that for
Can't
you.
do it. It's absolutely not happening.
She says no to you, Lynn.
It's a poltergeist in my watch. Okay, let me play our.
D-bag.
Yes, she is in fact the ultimate d-bag. Because this with this iPhone, with the iPhone 13, she finally recognizes my voice, but with every rendition before that, completely ignored me. Wouldn't even respond to me. Jerk. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna play this is kind of our copyright fair use video / memory lane. Are you ready for this, Caitlin?
I'm ready. I'm paying attention. You didn't tell me there would be reading involved. What do you have to do with that? The pantsuit.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate professionals.
Ouch.
I'm all about a pantsuit. That's a good one. But your
Oh,
shoe choice in this,
doesn't like a good pantsuit.
what is that?
Not so great. But yes, I
Amazing.
like you in the striped pantsuit. It was a good choice.
It's time. It's time to get a striped pantsuit.
Yeah. Caitlin can pull up the stripe. And I had the pixie cut. So,
No?
You did?
these were good times we had, you and me.
I'm ready.
I
Sometimes,
like your motorcycle days the best, though.
The scarf. The indoor scarf.
The indoor scarf.
Indoor scarf.
That's going to be a whole other episode. Dave and I one night just started talking about things that don't make sense. And I said ascots. And he goes, oh, I call those indoor scarves.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious. The 70s were a weird time.
Indoor
They were
scarf.
weird
It just,
too.
I don't know why. It made me laugh so much. Indoor
Have you ever
scarf.
gotten so high that you thought that like putting a scarf in your shirt was a good idea and it looked good? Because that's what an ascot is.
And then
That's
the suspenders with belt at the same time. Choose one. Like, why both? Why?
I can't say anything. I'm a big accessories person. I'll put suspenders and a belt and 1,000 necklaces and an indoor scarf.
Oh, Enzo's got you. Fred from Scooby-Doo disagrees. Yes, he does. The original Paranormal Investigation team.
100%. And it was
Yeah.
always weirdo Mr. Neighbor Guy.
Yes,
That's what it
Mr.
was.
Neighbor
Yes.
guy. I'm like, you know what? I could have gotten away with it if it weren't for you. Nosy kid.
Freaking
Paint your car like a mystery
Yeah.
machine.
Oh, yeah.
the ascot.
Okay. So
Okay.
the ascots. Okay, so did you send me your
I did email it to you. I
Okay,
don't
cool. I
know.
will get it. All right, let me play. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like kind of, I guess, meddling kids. Thank you, Enzo. You knew I was looking for the word meddling kids. Yes. Okay, so we got a couple of videos that we found in our intensive research procedure that we're gonna play for you of poltergeist activity. We're gonna discuss because why not share with class? This one. Okay, so this first one was one that I found is at a barber shop. You guys may have seen this before. I had seen this before. But what you're going to pay attention to is there are 2 chairs that have capes draped over them. Pay attention to the blue cape. After you see the blue cape move, this is where the real nightmare comes in. Watch the doll head above it. You know, the mannequin head. Oh,
Thank you. I was like, why is there a doll in a barber shop? But that makes
Yeah.
more sense. Thank you.
mannequin head. Okay, share screen. Let's see, barbershop. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Got the stupid ad.
Mutual. They customize your car insurance.
Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I hate it when it's after the ad. You can't just skip it.
YouTube ads.
We love them. They're
I have a
wonderful.
salon mannequin story for us after. It's very fun.
Okay, let's see.
GQ Cuts.
GQ Cuts. So this is from their YouTube channel. So it's not even like a paranormal channel. The crew recently installed a security camera. Kind of glad we did. Let me see if I can skip ahead for you guys. Hold on a sec. I think right about here. Okay, so this, can you see my cursor? This blue thing here and the mannequin head. I'm just going to mute this so we don't have to worry about. Okay, so watch this first. Once you see this move, then check this.
Yeah, I think I
Be
remember
out.
this one.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're just going about their day. Why is a woman getting her hair done at a barbershop? That's my first question.
Listen, I used to go to a barber shop. I don't want to hear it. Get out of here. They do
course
sick
you did.
fades.
Of course you did. It's probably cheaper.
It wasn't cheaper. Actually,
No?
it was more expensive, but he did great designs with straight razors.
Yeah, true.
Uh-huh. He was great.
All right, clearly I didn't skip ahead far enough, but I should be pretty soon.
I'm waiting for the
I
blue
know, right? Hold on, I'm going to pause it.
cake.
Now Enzo has me nervous. Hold on, I'm going to see. Because I think it's, okay, it's after that guy leaves. Okay. Oh, shoit. No,
Jesus
no.
Christ. Jesus.
I
Get
know.
your shit
Watch it.
together.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch the blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting pulled. It's
Yep.
getting pulled. Now watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
stupid mannequin up top. Oh, she's creepy. I can't stand those to begin with.
I love them.
Oh, they're the worst. Their eyes are not normal.
No, you usually color on them with permanent marker because it's funnier. And they all have like a brand name of Deborah on it, so it says like Deborah on their neck.
They've noticed this moved, yes, but they haven't.
Yeah.
They didn't notice. I don't think they noticed the mannequin head until later when they watched the video. Just keep watching her. Comes in at some point. Here she goes. Did you see that? Or was
No,
I
I missed it. I blinked. God
Okay,
damn
ready?
it.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
That's some bullshit right there.
That's some bullshit.
Here we go.
This-
Ready? Again, I'm going to do it one
This
more time.
bitch.
She goes, what?
Yeah.
She does. She does it.
Yeah.
That's great. Look at her.
Right?
Yeah. Those
So what do
things
we
are
think?
creep-
Real or
I mean-
fake?
I mean, it's so subtle. It's so subtle that it's
I
gonna
know.
be real. Right? I feel like usually the fake ones are like, "Ugh," and like shit's freaking everywhere and it's like over dramatic. But that's so subtle that if you weren't like really super paying attention to it, you wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, and they didn't notice it at the time.
No, I think
Hey,
if
I
you
don't
Joey, I don't know
realize-
if I said hi to you already.
if you watch the rest of the clip, I think though that they didn't one of them like sort of run out or whatever.
I don't.
So I think
think
this was
so.
on
I think that's a different barber shop. It doesn't show anybody running out.
Okay.
No.
Well, there.
It doesn't show
Yeah,
anybody, but
it's weird. But
yeah. So yeah, I mean, but the thing that I found really interesting, but then again, so here's the thing. I think like, well, I mean, they could have put the doll on some sort of mechanical thing and made it look like,
It's not enough movement.
but
It's not enough
it's not a
movement.
paranormal, and it's not a paranormal channel. This is just the like barbershop.
Barbershop. It's like Barbershop Bros, right? Barbershop Bros are like, yo, Barbershop Bros YouTube channel. And then somebody yanks on a cape and twists a mannequin head, and that's how it goes. I think it's real. I think it's a real one.
I think that one is real because I think that's a lot of work to go to. I mean, you're gonna have to find like a mechanical thing that will just barely turn the doll head, and you're somehow gonna, I don't know how you would even rig, because nobody was standing right behind. In order to pull that cape down, you had to be right behind it, and you can see at the foot of the chair, nobody's behind it.
Right. Who's
do we
gonna
think
take?
that-
Ooh, go ahead, Dave. Tell me your insights.
Because do we think that's like, ghost or demonic activity, or do we think somebody in there is manifested the poltergeist?
Oh shit! Having been in the industry, somebody's manifesting something.
A lot of emotional people in the hair industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough job. It's a tough job, and you get real mad.
Here we go.
Real mad.
Enzo has
but
it.
you got a lot of energy in there, though, right? You got every day.
Yeah.
People filing in there. They're talking about their problems.
That is true. That's true. Be great for a poltergeist. That is true. People are always like, I don't know if the barbershop's quite the same, but at least a hair salon would be a great place for a poltergeist if they feed off of negative energy.
I vote. I think Enzo's on it.
Yeah,
I think that lady realized that she was in a barbershop like way too late, and then rage turned into some sort of poltergeist that turned a mannequin head 3/4 of the way.
I like it. Could the negativity attract non-human entities? I think so. I think so, Epic.
I hired a few non-human entities that work at my salon that I used to.
No name.
JK! Love you guys. It was me.
Probably none of them are watching this, so
that's fine. It was, I don't care. It's closed now.
Ironically, it's a barbershop now.
Is it really?
It is, yeah.
That's really funny. Very quick mannequin head side story. We worked in the salon, right? And we had a lot of mannequin heads because it's what you practice on and you teach on. And we would color their faces so they looked really creepy anyways, because as you do. You heard Deborah, as it's branded. Deborah would have a hilarious face, and they had drop ceilings. So one day we thought it'd be very funny to just push the drop ceiling up and put the mannequin head in just so it was slightly peeking out just a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
And it was a while. It was up there for really a while before somebody was like, what the fuck? What is happening? Right? Because we left the mannequin head in the ceiling, and then we left her there. I'm pretty sure she was probably there until that place closed. There was
oh my god, and I never noticed her? I mean, I saw there was one, but she wasn't in the ceiling.
We kept creepy Deborah in the back room.
Staring down. Oh,
yeah.
In the very back. Mm-hmm. Oh, you should have had it out. Like, you should have had it right above the shampoo station. Back, like,
I had a hard enough time keeping business in that place, Lynn. We need to scare them out.
Just a public service announcement out there for all the hairstylists. When you're getting your hair shampooed, close your eyes. Please close your eyes. Don't be the creepy person.
Because nobody wants this.
As you're massaging their head.
While you're in full-blown potato vision, it is the worst angle that anyone could ever see you in, and you're just scrubbing their dirty head, and you don't want to look at somebody in the eye. It's very degrading. Please don't.
You're welcome. You're welcome to all the hairstylists out there. Because that's the first question I asked Caitlin. Do people have keep their eyes open during this?
All the time.
Really?
Like this.
Not only that, but like water. I mean, I've had water splash on my face a million times.
Yeah, I'm a sleeper.
Sleep. Close your damn eyes. Relax. Don't look at me. I don't want that. I'm not the captain now during this portion of the program.
Let it go. Let it feed your
Sorry.
It's okay. You don't do it anymore. It's okay.
You're retired. All right. Do we have more videos to?
Yes,
to
we
watch
do. Okay. So let me hold on. I think I have to stop sharing that one. All right. Now this other one. Oh, this one was really interesting. All right. I'm going to have, so this one, just to set the scene, this is a contractor. And I think this one is legit because of his reaction. And one other thing that I'll tell you after I play it. Hold on a sec. Okay. Yeah, this one just like made me chuckle. I liked it. Okay, here we go. And again, this is not a, I don't think this is this is not a paranormal channel. It's Professionals Auto Body. It's not a paranormal channel. All right, I'm gonna have to mute myself so I can play it and you guys can, it won't like echo.
And I think there's a squatter in this house.
I hate the word squatter. I'm just gonna go for it.
Here. Hello?
Hell no. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Hello?
To that.
All right, so here's my one issue with this is that he didn't go downstairs and check. But
Well,
later, when you see that door again, look inside, you'll see there's no one there. It's closed a little more, and that solves that issue. Okay.
Well, if he thinks there's a squatter in there, it's like there's probably some real asshole down there. I wouldn't go down there. Not with that gun.
I would. I would love to fight a squatter.
Okay, so
moving on.
Hello? Anybody here?
I have questions. I'm making notes. I have questions.
okay,
if you think you have a,
if you think you pause anyways.
if you think you have a squatter in your house, are you really just gonna be like, "Hello, is anybody in here? Hello?" And do you think the squatter is gonna be like, "Yo, in the second bedroom"?
Right. Come on back, man. Have some triscuits.
It's me. I'm here. Like, what? That's a weird approach to finding the person. Who's
Yeah.
creeping
It
over
is.
your
It
house.
is.
Okay.
Okay.
You're up.
Hello?
Other question: what kind of shoes is this guy wearing that is echoing so much? Like he's wearing heels.
Brought his tap shoes to the construction site. He came from his dance rehearsal. Moving on.
Business meeting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I can't unhear the shoes. We're getting a nice tour of this house, though, mid-construction.
Hello?
Sir.
The heck is that?
Okay, now keep in mind, this is the door or the room that has the door to the basement. Okay.
The room on the right that we're looking
the
at.
one that the door just opened by itself. This is the door that has. So when he gets over to the door that goes down to the basement, look in the crack of the door.
I don't want to, but I
You
will.
won't see anything. That's why I have you look.
Okay, go.
Hello?
Aggressive. Nope. 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 No. Absolutely not. No. Goodbye.
Right? And there's nobody there. He opened it right after. There's no way anybody could run down those stairs that quickly. No way. But there's more. Wait.
Ugh. I hate this.
Who is it?
Is there more? Stop. You shut your dirty mouth. What? Don't touch my phone. Dirty freaking poltergeist, hands off my phone. WTF, mate? I don't have an OtterBox. Get out of here. That's nonsense. Is there more? No. I'm going to pee my pants. I'm not interested. I hate it.
No, he just comes back and like, here, I'll mute it. He just comes back and grabs his phone. You can see like his face. He's clearly like, ugh, and he gets out of there real quick.
Wouldn't you be good? I would be good. Imagine if he was like, who is it? And they were like, your mother. That's what I was imagining. I was like waiting for somebody to be like, your mother from the bottom of the
I mean, it's crazy though, because that door closed real fast, right? And he opens it, and there's nobody on those stairs. And then the lights start going on and off, and the dude does what most people would do: says, "I'm out," drops his phone, and then there's and then,
Dude.
Here he is. He's
no, I hated it. That scared me because I didn't realize the video was still playing. Obviously, I'm doing well. That actually creeped me out a little bit. It's just the guy. I hated that. I did not like that. I really wish that the whatever it was gave a little shout from the bottom of the stairs.
Huh?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah. Well, okay. So why was he filming to begin with? But
accurate.
Although decent acting.
No, he was filming because he thought there was a squatter.
Well, I get
so I
that.
think he wanted
very
like
true.
But if I'm going in my rental home and I think there's a squatter in there,
He's a contractor. It was a remodel.
Right. I just for me, the first thing I wouldn't whip out would be my phone. But anyway, but there's a lot of people that are trying to garner hits and stuff like that on YouTube and whatnot. So I think it's fake.
But it's not on a paranormal channel. It's on the company that does the remodeling.
It's on remodels and
stuff.
Remodelingbros.com because everything is a bro.
I don't know. I think I can see. I normally I would be like that. I would be like, why do they already have a camera set up? But I think if he's trying to document that this person was a squatter, or that there may be something he's just trying to document it, or he's like, I might die and I want evidence of who's killing me.
Epic has a good point. I'm pointing to my monitor, like anybody knows that there's a monitor over here. The getting sued as a contractor is #1 is accurate. That is very accurate.
Yeah, I could see him recording if he thinks he's about to confront someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with Epic. I think that's not because normally that would be my first thing too. It's like I'm always saying, why do they have a camera? But this
get what Dave's saying for sure. 100% get what Dave's saying. I don't know, dude. That door shut real fast, and there was no cut. There was no nothing. There was no break in the.
There was no cut.
Nothing.
You can tell if there's a cut. There was no cut because he was.
Lynn and I are professional editors. We know if there's a cut.
Videos, we know. You've seen them, but there was nothing on those stairs. That was creepy.
I vote.
Then I kind of enjoyed.
Don't touch my phone.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
Don't touch my phone, bro.
I like the phone play where the ghost was like, not only did he push it away, but he's like, I'm going to give it a twist and a twirl and it's going to go away.
You gave it the old spin the bottle, and I'm not a fan. Don't touch my phone.
Yeah, the whole,
He did.
There are things on there that you shouldn't see. Poltergeist.
Right.
There are things on there that nobody should see. Right? So don't touch my phone. I vote yes. I vote real.
I think so too. You're still on the no fence?
I'm still on the no fence, yeah.
Wow. All right. I support it. I get it. I get the no.
Support that. I don't
because it does
at all.
But it does feel a little bit.
I just don't support it, or do I agree?
I think I'm just having an X-Files moment where I want to believe. Right? So I want to believe.
It was good. I mean,
see, this is why I don't get haunted though.
I know.
See, that's what I'm talking about creating the stuff though. If you're open to it, yeah, you'll get it. But like Amy says about Steve DeShavi there, he'll never take anything home with him because he just doesn't care.
My house is quiet. This is not okay. I am not happy about it.
Jocko agrees with Dave.
Yeah.
Chaco agrees with Dave.
I
Yeah.
100 not film, lights on.
So okay.
Charge down the stairs with my angry Scottish accent. I think Dave is right.
So if he's a contractor, and let's say it's a foreclosed on house, and the bank's trying to keep up the property before they do whatever they do with it, and there's contractors going out there and stuff like that. Yes, they do take pictures to prove, to say HUD, for example, that the work they're doing is legit.
And Dave works for a bank and does look into these
adult things.
Yes.
Yeah, but so I mean I'll go that far. And I'll totally give you that. So it could be real, but I'm still thinking, if I'm thinking there's somebody in there that I'm going to encounter, I'm not going to necessarily have my phone out. Anyway.
Sounded like I was peeing. I was not.
Whatever.
I just wanted to clarify. I am not peeing.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. That was poltergeist.
I'm not peeing. I'm not peeing.
It sounded just like pee.
My hair is plugged up. Everything's. Oh God, life is over. Life is over. Okay.
So Enzo is agreeing with you. Legally, Dave's perspective is correct. Actual contractors would have worked over someone with a 2x4 and no video evidence. Hey, it was self-defense. I can see that too. Enzo.
I like your Goodfellas approach there.
Yeah, I can see that from that perspective as too, I guess. Let's see. Chris is saying, my issue with the guy's reaction was a little acted when he was trying to get its attention a little over. Yes, you're right. He kept saying, hello, is someone here? I get that.
Yeah, I'm just getting.
Yeah, but think about when you're panicking, right? Like, think about if you're panicking in that situation, you want somebody to answer, right? So, like, from the psychological portion of it, like, you want a person, an actual human form, to be like, I'm here, I'm in the basement.
Yeah. Everybody's divided on this one. Cassie thinks it was fake too.
All right.
It's got that Blair Witch kind of thing,
I get it. I get that. I see that. But I X-Files. I want to believe.
Chaco, I looked away from the screen there and thought some poltergeist was emptying its ghost loop. It did. It sounded like me.
I'm not peeing. That's my favorite thing.
Just want to make sure everybody knew. I've been accused of farting on the screen. I do not want to be accused of peeing on screen.
Listen,
It was Lulu.
Listen. All right. Well, we're divided. The masses are divided.
Okay, so now we have yours. Let's play yours and see what everybody thinks. This one annoys me.
It's very annoying.
It is very annoying.
And there's horrible text on it that's added. Like, let's just ignore that portion.
I mean about the thing, but we'll discuss.
Okay.
I'll
comment. Right, you have to mute yourself. I'll comment the whole time.
No, I'm going to mute because there's not really anything like.
Yeah, no. Mute the video so we can talk.
I'm going to mute the video, so that way we can talk through it. Okay. Hold on a second. Present. Share screen. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. So here we go, everyone. I'm going to make this big for everyone to see. Okay. So this is a girl in bed. Okay. Yeah, we get it.
Obviously.
Right. Watch this, the camera in this woman's bedroom. Why is she filming herself unless she has activity? Okay. Doors open.
Don't come in my room while I'm sleeping.
Looks way too perfect sleeping. So that right there.
I sleep like that. Hell fucking no, though.
I mean, it's well done. I'll give it that.
But now watch this. As the room door opens up on its own.
Oh, do we have to recap? Do we have to recap the 30 seconds that just happened? God damn. The day that somebody pulls covers off me while I'm sleeping.
Right? This is what annoys me about this. I would be very upset with this ghost. I'd be yelling at it. Now the lights come on. She flips them on. But they start becoming like a disco.
Poltergeist.
Hopping around a lot.
She's all disheveled.
She's pulling her pants down so her butt's not showing.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty real.
She's aware of the camera.
Well, it's her room. I hope she's aware of the camera.
One would hope, yes. Okay, so...
You never know.
Okay, so let's discuss. So this one... So first thing first, the door opens, right? Then the comforter, not bed sheets, by the way, people who made this video. They're not bed sheets. It's a comforter. Comforter gets pulled off of her. And then she freaks out. My bed sheets. And then she turns her lights on because she's just like, why are my bed sheets getting pulled off of me even though it's a comforter?
I love her
And
voice.
then the lights go all crazy. Like they start changing colors, which confused me. Does she have like those weird LED
I think it's
lights?
the night vision camera.
Oh, is it? Because it looks at first like normal lighting, and then it goes to like a weird blue, green, whatever.
I think it's like shifting from day to nighttime light. That's
Okay.
what's happening
I'll
with the camera.
I'll accept your explanation of that.
I thank you.
So here are my thoughts on this. I had a couple, and I'm going to be selfish and just share my. I'm doing you now. Share my thoughts first.
Please share.
There we
Share
go.
with the
There we
class.
go. Share my
Yeah.
thoughts with you all. Okay. My first response was the same thing as you. Why does she have a camera in her bedroom? However, it may be possible that she's had weird activity in her house before and she set up a camera. People do that all the time. That has happened. People do that. So maybe that's why. Were her reactions a little bit much? Yes. She's flopping a lot. There's a lot of flopping. When you're scared most of the time in bed, what do? Right?
I'm a
Most people are
flopper.
like, "Oh."
The cover was
No, like if I'm scared, I fall on the ground. So if I'm standing and you scare me, I'm falling on the ground. Guaranteed. It's hilarious.
What about goats?
Yes, 100%. If you scare me, I'm going to jump up, laugh, cross my legs so I don't pee my pants, and fall on the ground. So it's the motion that's gonna happen.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think that I would jump out of bed. Like instinctively, I think I would jump out of bed instead of like doing this.
I think I am broken in this instance to judge this video because my first reaction would be, mother effer, why you pulling the bed like the covers off of me?
Yeah.
That is rude. I am sleeping. It is cold. Do you see how little I'm wearing here? Because she didn't have much on. Like, how dare you pull my covers off? I would be yelling at the ghost. I would. And so I think I'm just emotionally stunted. And I don't understand her reaction.
Well, I'm not a good sleeper, so I sleep like 6 minutes a night. So if somebody ever did this to me while I was sleeping, I would just find their weird immortal being and just punch them right in the face. I used to have a machete next to my bed. I do not have one next to my bed anymore. But I did used to sleep with a machete next to my bed. So very astute observation about who I am as a human. Did I do this?
No, I support.
Or did I do this? Because it depends on which way we're stabbing. Are we horror movie stabbing, or are we like in the street alley kind of stabbing? Because I don't know.
But see, now we don't need it now because we both have husbands who would freely go through the house with a gun while naked if something were to occur.
No, he would sleep through the whole damn thing. The whole damn thing. He would never wake up.
That is not true. You told me a story about where
I had to wake him up.
Okay.
To clear the house. We now have a safe word in my house. It's called bananas. Bananas! How it works. And not the fun kind of safe word. The please don't shoot me kind of safe word.
Right.
Bananas.
Corn dog, whatever works. But, so like he was like no pants on?
No, full on naked.
No.
Right? Sorry.
No. God, no.
Oh, I thought the story you were telling me.
No, he put his by the time before he could even get
that's not as exciting and fun to think of.
Right.
No, there was no free willies hanging like while we were clearing the house.
So you're telling me that if someone, and hold your thought, if someone was breaking into your house,
he would put
your
pants
husband would take the time, and I want your thoughts on this, to put his pants on before grabbing the gun to go find them.
Proof. But honestly, he did it faster than I could get out of the bed. So it was pretty quick.
Okay,
quick clothing.
Okay. Well, it depends on how much time I felt I had. Like, the doors closed and all that stuff.
I'm just going to take my machete.
I have my gun in my hand the entire time.
While you're pulling your pants on?
With the other hand.
It'd be a one-handed pants situation with a gun in the other hand.
But, if I felt they were breaking in the bedroom at that moment, there's no pants.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better.
All right. So
Pantless assault.
now,
Oh
Sounds
boy.
like something different than what I meant it. That is not what I meant. Go full Scotty Filming. Yes. Yes.
in
Yikes.
both barrels. But so now, but I think that
We broke Lynn. We broke Lynn.
Oh my god.
Broke her.
Carol, that was funny, babe.
I think
What's
that
happening?
was fake too.
You think that was fake too? I
I
kind
feel
of
like-
think that one was
I
fake.
feel like that one was fake too.
Yeah. Her reactions didn't sell it.
I don't. It was definitely fake. Although I would be really irritated if somebody pulled the blankets off me while I was sleeping.
For sure. I
I think that's the most irritating, like, poltergeist haunting thing.
Yeah.
Please
It
don't.
wouldn't be the first time that I like yelled at a ghost for waking
I
me up.
remember. Yeah. Don't wake me up.
Don't.
Nobody wake me up. In
Not
my
a
6
way.
minutes of slumber, please
Right.
don't wake me up.
So rude. So rude.
So rude.
So I will yell, but again, emotionally stunted. Maybe other people would react differently. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, guys, what do you think? Fake, real on that one? The non-bed sheet pulling ghost because it was comforter. Like, I'm stuck on that. Sorry.
Yeah, she just had too much presence of mind. I think she gets out of the bed, she
It was
adjusts
the
her shorts.
flopping. It was the flopping.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a scared girl?
Yes, I have 3 teenage girls. I get it. Like,
They're always
Well, like,
scared.
not to be that
Never
guy.
yell at a ghost. You just call me up, Epic. I'll be right over. I have no problem. Constantly.
Just no.
So you're telling me
You gotta put 'em in
scared
their
girl
place.
adjusts her shorts?
They
Yeah.
what?
They would have their butt cheeks hanging out.
Right. See, that's what I'm
No
saying.
way, guys. Do you ever?
I mean, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
sometimes it's just one of those things. It's like a natural, like your brain just does
That's
it. Like you're not
true. Sometimes you
thinking.
don't
You're
even
just
realize
like,
you're doing it.
gotta pull these shorts out of my ass. Like it's not like an active behavior. It's just something that you
Right.
do.
Look at you, Caitlin. Hey, Cosmic Floor. I saw you
Aw.
earlier. I meant to say hi.
Well, thank you.
From Bewitched.
I
Beautiful.
really appreciate that. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
She is.
In
beautiful.
real life, I look like a garbage human. So
That is not true. In real life, she is gorgeous. Don't you listen?
I
to
just
words
pay
she
to
said.
look like this. Lynn and I were talking about it earlier. I was like, every time I come on here, I'm gonna have one new thing happening. So by in 1 year, I'm gonna look like Joan Rivers. So it's just-
They're used to it. This is my channel. We've changed
Yeah.
the name
So you
2
got-
times in the past month.
But you've
every
got
time we
that,
change a name, I'm
you've
gonna
got
get a
this,
procedure.
And then you've
Yeah.
got this.
Shut your
Pale.
dirty mouth, David.
You're just because you're
Hurley.
far away. If I sat back, see, look, I look as pale as you this far away,
Watch this.
right?
I look as
None of
pale-
us look
I
good.
look as pale as you. I look as shitty as you.
That's okay. You equated pale to shitty. I never went there. Pale can be beautiful.
Yes, I have alabaster skin.
That's right, porcelain.
I don't even know what that means.
It's the lighting.
What's happening?
I already went. I already said this earlier. The lighting is driving me crazy. Look, see? Oh my God, Dave. No, you didn't. There you go. Right? See? Tell him, Chris. Yell at him.
I didn't what?
You just going off about yourself.
Whenever somebody says no, you didn't, I have to put a finger up. It's like initial, like it's muscle memory to be like, nope, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
No.
All
All
what's
right. So
happening?
what?
off the rails.
I know, right? Like, I don't even know.
It's my video.
I don't know that anybody said it, but I think that we all kind of think this one's. Oh, Jocko said it. Fake.
Yeah, fake.
Fake.
I think.
I think so
Agreed.
too. I think this one was fake. Yeah.
You know, they can't all be winners, guys.
We
And
can't.
when you only Google search 10 minutes before you're supposed to be somewhere.
It was an epic attempt.
No, but that was cool. That was a cool video.
It was a good one. It was a good one because
I just it was the sheets that really messed me up. I just don't
It's
like,
done well.
even the thought of that really irritates me.
it does. I agree. And that was my first reaction to it. Was like, I would be so annoyed by that. But that's kind of everybody's nightmare, right? That was the feeling of like the sheets slowly being pulled off.
I don't like to think about it.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Truthfully.
taking the Aussie approach, right?
The Aussie approach.
Yeah, like,
I like it. I like it.
I'm gonna use that in real life. I'm gonna use that in a next time in a meeting and somebody asks me my opinion. I'm gonna be like, Aussie approach.
Yeah. I can't do it. You do Ozzy better than I do.
It's really good. Yeah, he does a good one. That's
He
excellent.
does. Yeah, and if anybody hasn't seen, oh God, what is it? Like, oh God, Jack Osborne has a show where he tries to convince Sharon and Ozzy. It's amazing. It's amazing. He shows them all these different paranormal and UFO videos to try to like get them. The Osbournes Want to Believe. That's what it's called. It's on Discovery Plus. Great.
I 100% am going to put out a theory that Ozzy Osbourne is a poltergeist. How the freak is he still alive?
He's so good. I love Ozzy.
How is he still alive?
I don't know. I hope he stays alive. I mean, I hope he outlives me, but like,
me too, dude. I would love the cocktail of whatever the hell is keeping that man afloat.
Right. But here's the thing. This audience will love Ozzy, and this is a bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear this, plug your ears, starts to come around a little bit to the UFOs. Not as much the ghosts, but the UFOs.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Come on. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me that Ozzy Osbourne doesn't believe in ghosts. Really? He doesn't?
Not really. I mean, he's kind of like...
He's kind of the skeptic.
Yeah.
You know,
what's even happening on the crazy train? Because I'm not interested.
All aboard. Hey, Paul Holland. How are you? Paul, isn't it like...
Hi, Paul.
It's going to be like 2:30 in the morning there, Paul.
Paul, you're great.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Paul, for being here.
Paul apparently keeps Caitlin hours where he stays up real late and gets up real early.
That's 6 minutes of sleep that you get.
It's great. It's pretty wonderful. That's why I am the way that I am.
Refreshed. Randy Rhodes, GOAT. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
We gotta love Randy.
The Osborne. Yes, Jocko, no. It's so
How did I not know? I'm going to have to find it.
You have to. It's on Discovery Plus. It's so good. It's so good. There's no way Ozzy doesn't believe in ghosts. He's more skeptical than you would think.
He is a ghost.
I love him for
He's
that.
a goddamn ghost. Stop
he is,
it.
Yes. That's why he calls them out like he sees them. He's just like, I know that's not what it is.
No, he's always why you know, it's like a
He always thinks everything is swamp gas. Or ball lightning. Ball lightning.
Yep.
Well, what?
Jack's like, it's not all ball lightning.
What kind of lightning?
The fact that the guy who did more drugs than anybody on the planet has a rational explanation of everything.
Oh my God, it's amazing. You get a whole different side of Ozzy. But
he has no, I'm not a fan.
Doesn't like Robert the Doll, however.
No.
Who does? Robert the Doll can get out of my life. I hate him.
And I like haunted dolls, and Robert's a little creepy.
I know you like haunted dolls.
I don't have any of them here with me. You'll be safe when you come visit.
Right.
Unless I get more.
So you should.
Maybe I'll bring one.
No, she's right there. She's not haunted. They made her.
Who's stupid Lily?
Has Caitlin seen her?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to get her? You want to see Rosebud?
Ew, her name is Rosebud. I don't want to talk about
when Charlie was here for Christmas. She took her to the oddities shop. Sorry, guys. I know, Enzo. I know you hated this the last time. I think Enzo's.
Close your eyes, Enzo.
Yeah. Whoever doesn't like creepy dolls, close your eyes. Rosebud. She has a alligator hand thing.
No. Thumbs down. What the hell is what? No. Lynn. That's an abomination. That's not a doll. That's not a doll.
They had one that had a clown mask on the doll face. If you prefer that.
No, I do not. I will take Rosebud, which terrible name, BT Dubs. I'll explain it to you when you're older.
They just try to make her look creepy. She's cute though. She's got her own she's got her own vibe going on. Wait, who
made that?
All of this? Is her face backwards? Did they? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh no, they paint. Oh, that's even creepier. They painted over her face.
Yucca. Bro.
Look, to hide the face, they painted it.
I hate it.
Rosebud.
Not a fan.
I liked you.
Can we not call it Rose? Can we name it something else?
That's her name.
Who named it?
Whoever, the lady that made her.
What do you want to
call it? She was wrong.
Not Rose. It's an oddity shop. It's me. But you know what's hilarious? They have little bottles of dirt from Danvers
Mhm.
Hospital, you know, the
See?
mental health asylum.
Really?
To be there.
Do they
Yeah,
know
it's
that-
no longer around?
No.
They have dirt from there.
Just so anybody who's not from Massachusetts, which is probably all of you, they took an old state hospital that was like insanely haunted and turned it into apartments and charged $1 billion a month for
Yeah.
rent. So people pay a shitload of money for rent, and their faucets turn on all the time, and their stuff happens, and they're like, "I pay $3,000 a month to be here," and it's haunted, and they're surprised.
Have fun. Yes. So yeah, kill it with fire or sledgehammer.
100% agreed. Thank you.
And so has a name, can we name it landfill?
I like the name
Rosekill,
landfill.
Paul says.
I vote
Everybody,
landfill.
all the hate for poor Rosebud. She
No,
can't
I
help
just
who
don't like
she
the
is.
name. I think the
She
name is
didn't like ask to be made that way, people. Dave did not like holding that doll. Yeah, Dave is not a fan of the dolls. I'm sure he's glad that my dolls are gone. Charlie has all my dolls. She's now the keeper of the haunted dolls.
Does she have Lily?
She does have Lily. I miss Lily. I gotta be honest. I miss
Ugh.
Lily.
What was Lily's face? Lily was this stupid doll that looked like this.
She was
Ugh.
very sweet.
I hated
know.
Lily. She was not sweet. She was stupid. I hated her.
Yes, Chris, the dolls are gone. Charlie took all the dolls for me. I miss that. Yeah, I know. I do miss Lily.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers,
Thoughts
Charlie.
and prayers, Lily. Thoughts and prayers. No,
Right.
she's fine. Charlie loves them all. Where are all of my paintings? Enzo wants to know. They're here. They're just not behind
Some on
me.
that wall
We are
over
literally
there.
sitting at our dining room table right now. We're still getting settled. So yeah, there's some that way. There's one. Well, it's usually over there. It's not there right now because I still have the Christmas tree up. Gotta take it down. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I'm gonna put at least one back here, but I don't know which one yet. So, thank you, Chris. I am sad too, but yes, Charlie is my daughter. For those that don't know, she loves the dolls. So you need to.
She's a good person. She's a good keeper of the dolls.
She
I'll
is.
allow
If any of the kids can handle the dolls, it's Charlie.
Agreed.
Caitlin's known Charlie since she was like 5.
She was a small.
She was tiny.
She was an extra.
Right?
She was an
Remember, she
extra
was a
small.
tiny little peanut. I mean, she's still
So
tiny.
cute.
But she's a shorty, but yeah.
It makes me feel very old when I see your children now. I'm like, oh, you're grown-ups.
Tell me about it. Piper's almost 20.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, I mean, in like 6 months, but still close enough.
Yucca.
Still, you know, it
Yikes.
makes it feel any better. She still acts like she's 15. So, you know.
I still act like I'm 15 and I'm almost 100, so.
Right,
Well, kids. Okay, so.
Right.
Shit.
Oh, Jocko just kind of stumbled upon this chat. Well,
okay.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
I apologize
What
to
do you think?
everybody when they see. They're like, "Oh, I watched your show." I'm like, "I'm so sorry."
I tell people, I'm like, just don't.
Which is great marketing.
Seriously,
because
though.
you can watch it more.
All right, so Jocko, you stumbled across it.
Yeah.
Honest opinions.
Poor Jocko, Chris. And
Tell
Chris
me.
is my friend, and she wrote, "Oh, poor Jocko."
Will you be back? Will you never be back? Will you tell your friends? Will you just keep it a secret that you watch this for however long you've been watching it for?
It's a guilty pleasure.
It is a guilty pleasure.
It's
You know,
like listening to Poison or something, you know?
we have never claimed to be the serious channel here in
Listen.
mythology or the paranormal. We make it fun. That's what we do.
Which one? I don't remember which thing that we did. It was our podcast, I think. Lynn and my podcast, our tagline was, "It's not great, but it's entertaining." And
That's
that's
right.
pretty much it. That's it.
All you need.
It's true. Because you know what? Here's my theory. There are plenty of other channels out there that are trying to be serious about these topics.
Right.
And that's wonderful. And I love them. However, we need
never gonna be
humor
serious.
in them too, right?
There's too much.
I'm just
serious.
never going to be serious.
Oh, Jocko. Yay. We love you. I've subscribed.
Woo-woo.
I think I found my
Jocko.
people.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of us. One
Bon
of us.
Jovi.
Bon
One of
Jovi,
us.
epic. You and I definitely need to get together. It's my first concert I ever went to.
But you're talking about the guilty pleasure, right? So
What? Guilty pleasure. Did you poison? Yes. God.
yeah, so you know, the channels like guilty pleasure, like listening to
I
Poison.
got you.
You don't
Poison,
really
yes.
want to admit it to everybody,
Truth.
but still, you'll
But you like
talk dirty to me,
right?
You can't deny it.
True.
You
Right.
can't deny it. It's a good song.
It is true. A lot of good songs there. A lot of good.
And as a guitar player, Cece, like you remember that solo. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You can hear it.
As a person who purchases a guitar once every 6 years with the intent of learning it and then puts it in a corner and never learns it, I do not remember that solo.
Not at
My
all.
guitar's around the corner. I guarantee. I promise you.
The only guitars I own are yours.
Well, no. Just listen to it after this, and you'll go, "That's right." He doesn't get credit for being the best guitar player in the world, but you remember every one of his solos.
You do. But that's wonderful. Somebody needs to.
I'm telling you,
that.
if you heard a cover band playing "Talk Dirty to Me" and they didn't play that solo right, you'd know it.
All right, I will. Yeah.
Just saying.
Nice partnership. Remember that solo? No. You know what? That's okay. Different structure, different folks, right? But that's all right. That's why I have you here.
Holy Diver, right? With Dio.
Not even listening to me.
I don't even
we
understand.
love
We're
Dio.
speaking a
We
different
love Dio.
language. Holy Diver.
By good time.
I know.
Exactly. Same thing.
80s bands suck, but whoop. But I want to pick up chicks like Lynn. Well, then you better learn to like 80s bands, my friends.
You're talking
Bon Jovi, Motley Crue,
Skid Row.
I mean, Sebastian Bach freaking went on like Gilmore Girls and sang Hollaback Girl. What's not to love? What is not to
Where am
love?
I? Where am I right now?
I know this is like my dirty little secret that a lot of people don't know about me.
Like Gilmore
Girls is one of my
Girls.
favorite bands. It's true. I'm old.
We're old.
It's true. That's all right.
But we had the best music.
We did. It was very good. It was very good. And then
The 80s were good.
yeah,
The 90s were also good. Those
60s,
two
70s,
90s.
80s. I mean,
Mm-hmm. It was like the 90s were good, but then not so great.
The late 90s. Yeah,
Right.
it got real bad
Right.
real fast.
Yeah, it did.
it got weird real quick.
Skid Row, epic. See, I'm telling you, you and I, like, same wavelength, dude. Yeah. But I was about 8 at the time, but I went.
Yikes.
Bradley?
You went to what?
Don't care. He was 8.
Oh, okay.
In the 80s, well, in the 80s, I mean, you were probably born in the 80s, right?
I was born in the 80s, yes.
I mean,
Early
I-
80s,
we were like
but I was born in the
the
80s.
late 70s.
It's fine.
I mean,
It's fine.
maybe
Everything's-
My first concert was Ozzy, so like
Ugh.
I was like,
All right.
I was.
I will
green.
tell you what my first concert was, and everyone can laugh. It
What?
was New Kids on the Block. That was my first concert. That's how
What?
you know I was an 80s kid. Yeah.
I bet you.
I mean, that's really cool.
So, but what I heard was, were they
I
loud?
was like 5. Were they what?
Loud.
I was 5. I was like 5 or
okay.
6.
Well, never mind.
And they're like, we're going to take you to our concert. I was young. And I was like, New Kids on the Block. And I remember 0. I'm like,
Everything
oh,
I've
those
heard is
tickets.
that they're
Probably a good thing.
that they're shockingly loud for.
I would
for
assume-
kids.
I would assume like
It's a
now,
concert. Are they all loud?
maybe. But like, I don't know. I was little. I don't remember.
They
But,
did a lot of
yeah.
yelling and jumping around, you know.
There was
Well,
a lot
I
of
went to
like,
the Adamant one time, and that was the loudest, most stiffest kick drum, bass drum
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever heard. It
I
was
think that
unbelievable.
we're hearing everybody's like first concerts. Zeppelin,
Zeppelin.
72.
That's
Uncle
sick. That's
Ted
way
Nugent.
cooler than New Kids on the Block.
I know, right? It's kind of sad. I mean, it's okay like if you're in Jersey, it was Bon Jovi. But my second one was Motley Crue, which was just like
I don't even remember. I went to an embarrassing like skew of concerts, like weird ones.
it started
That's
with New Kids
amazing.
on the Block. It only could go down from there or up. It could only go up from there.
You know, when it was a roller coaster ride. My last concert I went to was Billy Joel, and I'm not even gonna lie, it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I was the youngest person in the entire arena, and it was amazing.
I believe it.
It was amazing.
Team Metallica opened for Ozzy. All right.
Right, that would be amazing. Metallica opening for Ozzy.
Yep.
Sick.
So, when I saw Ozzy, it was Prong opening for them.
Prom?
Prong.
Oh, prom. I thought you were like Ozzy like played at your prom. And I was going to say
My
that's the most
prom,
amazing
Ozzy.
prom ever.
That would be the best ever.
It would be.
Oh, I love Bon Jovi. I also love Van Halen.
I love VH.
I've learned to love them.
I have.
No.
Wow.
I've made her love them.
Yes. I can appreciate them. I can appreciate them. Hey, Paranormal Highway's here. What's up? We're strangely talking about the concerts we first went to.
Why not?
Totally has
Yeah.
to do with Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, what's your first concert?
Oh my God. Bradley said I was born in 80 and 6'2" when I was 11, so I could sneak into all sorts of bad crowds. Can you imagine?
How tall are you now?
2-year-old, like 11-year-old?
That's impressive.
How tall are you now?
How tall are you now, Bradley? Same? Because maybe he's like me. Like I grew early. I'm 5'4" and a half. I was that in 7th grade.
I'm still waiting to
At
grow.
that point, I was taller than everyone.
Yep.
All through, like from kindergarten to 7th grade, I was taller than everyone. From 7th grade on.
Yep. I was bigger than everybody, and then I stopped, and then it was facial hair from there. That's all that grew.
Me too. No. No, I'm still waiting to grow. I'm still waiting.
I know you're teeny. You are a teeny. Oh, Cassie's there with you. I'm 5'0".
I'm 5'2", kids. It's pretty small.
Piper's
Little
5'2" as well. You and Piper are about the same height. Well, no, actually, Piper's a little bit taller. Charlie is 5. Are you only 5'2"? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, I know you're tiny, but wow. Walt is 6'1". Wow. We're just
put it in perspective. I had to climb on the counter to get this out of the cabinet, so it was up on a high shelf.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, Bradley said he's still 6'2", never grew another inch.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
Highway 6 foot. Wow, we got a lot of tall people here.
What's happening? This has gone
You're
off the
all
rails.
Short. Yeah.
Off the rails, guys.
Crazy.
We're talking about first concerts in height.
I know, right? You never know what you're going to get here at Rebellious Unknown. That's the unknown portion of the rebellious. It's not.
It's not the poltergeist. It's actually
not
how tall you are.
Tis not.
Tis not indeed. So this has been fun though. But you know
It's
what?
been a good one.
We're out of wine.
Yeah. I shouldn't drink any more wine.
I have someone to share it with at least, but yeah.
It's just me. Yeah. No, I'm good.
It's just empty. It was good. Okay, by the way, if you guys have an Aldi near you, this wine, Winking Owl.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best.
And it's like $4.
$4. It's the freaking best because the guy, here's the story. The guy was married. This is a shitty guy, drank a lot of wine story. He was married, had this winery, and then got divorced and didn't want his wife to get the money from the winery, so he sells it for cost. That's what Winking Owl Winery is. So he sells it at cost. That's why you can get it for $4 a bottle.
Yes, Enzo. It's called Winking Owl. It's at the only place I've ever seen it at Aldi. I don't know if other places.
Yeah.
Sell
I think I've only seen it at Aldi as well.
But I mean, which isn't great now because in Ohio there's Aldi's, but like Massachusetts you have to drive like forever to find an Aldi. I think
there's a lot down here. Yeah, there's a lot in Florida. But yeah, Winking Owl.
I
love
good.
bourbon.
We have the Pinot Grigio. Highly recommend.
Oh.
Very good. I also got the Sangria, which is very sweet, but not bad.
Winking Owl, good wine if you want to spend $4 on a hangover.
Who doesn't? Like, if you're going to have a hangover, might as well be cheap, right?
Right.
Trader Joe's is another good place for cheap wine. But yeah, this one I really like. Really like it. Anyway. Yeah.
Right.
So,
All right, kids.
Poltergeist. End of story. There we go.
We did a great job.
We know we're there. So I am person created. Caitlin is D-bag theory, and Dave is a D-bag person created theory.
We're so organized.
Thank
you for remembering that.
My organization and my elocution. I can't believe I just said that without messing it up.
I'm actually very impressed that you said that word.
I am too. Usually I screw it up. This is why I said that.
Really impressed.
So cool. All right. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. But we'll figure something out. If you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comments after the show. Anything fun we can talk about. We haven't done demons. I'll have to say, we'll save demons for Carl. I'll call Carl and see when I can get Carl.
We need Carl the demon guy.
Right, we do. See, even Enzo, because they're used to me stumbling over my words. So Enzo was impressed. You're welcome. Maybe I need to drink more wine. Then I can say things. Fun fact, before I did spaced out radio shows, always had a drink. Always had a drink with me as well. That's how I was able to relax and do a show in front of 100 plus people.
Right.
True story.
It's
anyway,
fine. Everything's fine.
He was encouraged. So I don't know. Like, we'll think of something next week, unless you guys have any good suggestions. Something fun. I don't know. We're gonna try. Once you get up here, you do make more sense when I've had a few drinks. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Accurate.
Oh, Shelly's here. Hey, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
I recommend Dom Perignon every time. Oh, I haven't had.
DP.
You're not a champagne fan, are you, Caitlin?
I do like champagne.
You do? I don't think you didn't. I don't know why. Anyway.
Because I avoided all wine-based things for a while because it gave me a headache, but now I've just embraced it, and I'm just going to deal
the
with it.
headache. Yeah, I do love a good mimosa, but that was probably New Orleans inspired. Like, it's delicious. I love the fact that you can get a mimosa to go in New Orleans. You can get pretty much anything to go in New Orleans. It's so good.
Big fan.
We still have to go there together. We haven't gone together yet. Yeah. I know.
Soon, whenever you want. You let me know. I'm on an adventure time.
See you.
Okay. So yes, suggestions for next episodes.
Yes, thank you.
Episode or anything that you want to see in the future that you want to chat about with us. We'd love that because we clearly are terrible.
An episode on possessions. I mean, I know that's like demons, but possessions to me are almost like its own separate thing because possession. Like, have you heard the recordings from the what is her name? Annalise. Oh, Amy's here. Hey, Amy.
Hey.
And Justin. Yay. Everybody's coming in like right as we're ending. Annalise, she was German and she had several exorcisms. I think it was done over the course. I had to learn about this case in my demonology course. But she actually died from her exorcisms.
All right. Don't tell me anymore.
They have recordings.
Don't tell me more.
Creepy.
Because we're going to talk about it. So let's save it and we'll talk about it.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about Annalise next week. Mm-hmm. And then are you around next week?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll talk about Annalise next week. And then I'll call Carl and we'll get him booked on a future show. But that will kind of be our entry level demon.
I love it.
Show.
I'm in. All right, kids.
Yay. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you all for your wonderful contributions. Thank you for putting up with our malarkey.
Malarkey. Nice.
Thank you.
Tell me you now currently live in the Midwest. Tell me you live in the Midwest.
Old man speak malarkey.
You use the word malarkey. It's wonderful. Yeah. I love that.
I'm rubbing off on her.
Yeah. Kaylin has had enough of our foolishness.
Never. Sir, I bring the foolishness. I love it.
She's like, I got to go work in the morning.
Right.
No, dude, I don't care. It's fine.
I'm the only one that doesn't. So I'm like,
it's all good.
I'll love forever. But yes, I know everybody else has to work in the morning. So
bye, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thank you for putting up with us. Thanks, Caitlin,
kids,
for the walk down memory lane. Our picks were spot on.
They were really fun. It was very nice to see that.
Nice it was perfect. Bubby likes them. The cat. I don't know if everybody could hear that.
Yeah, I heard him.
He just wanted to say hi before we left.
Yeah.
All right. The cat. Okay. Side story real quick. Caitlin, not a fan of cats. Highly allergic. What does Bubby do every time Caitlin came over?
He would walk directly in front of my fucking face. Sorry. He would walk directly in front of my face. We would be sitting, we would be recording our podcast, like doing our thing, and this cat would be like under my nose.
Totally would. This is amazing.
They can smell your fear. That's basically my theory.
They can. That's what I love about cats is they are like you and I, like if we were
Yeah.
animals, we would be
100%.
cats.
I am a cat. I know. I'm like, oh, you don't like this? I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it a lot.
Yeah.
With gusto.
Sorry, but look how cute we are.
Right. And yeah, inherently cats are dicks.
You love him. What are you talking
I
about?
do love
You
him.
love Bubby.
He's great.
Yes. Here you go, Caitlin. Love your hair.
Thank you. Thanks. It's
All right.
my thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, kids. All
All
right.
right, guys. Well, have a great night. Thank you, everyone. Oh, MCAT Paranormal Research. Hey! We're ending, but thank you so much for coming here. Why is we're going to have to start at like 11, apparently.
We cannot do that.
Oh boy, we can do it.
We can't. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
It's just
I'm
very
old.
for us. We're all old. Okay. Well,
Bye.
thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. I'm so glad you made it here,
Yeah.
like in time to do this. Thank you, Caitlin.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for
Beautiful.
having me.
Noise.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good night, everybody. Where's my thing? Hold on, let me find the ending. Oh, and just FYI, everybody. So for those of you that didn't hear the intro, we did not have Ripple Effect as the song, which I know a lot of you like. So at the ending, I have the entire song for you if you want to stick around and listen.
Yeah.
So enjoy. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank
Sorry.
you.
I grabbed my coat and my heart and soul shoes and walk among the groups of two. It's not ideal, it's just how we feel. It's a shame we're easily amused. The only cure for this forward motion is to make emotion fly away. The air is cold, but the water's not frozen. I see ripples rolling every day. this forward motion.